nations. I mean, what do you think of foreign national actually?
Okay, so I've lived outside of South Africa.
Actually, because people they say foreign national are taking your jobs, they are taking as well your wives. So what can you tell South African from your side, from your point of view? When people if they have to say today foreign national must go back, what will be your opinion? Welcome once again, guys. We are in South Africa, Cape Town. We are here today. We are going to talk about foreign national, how South African think of foreign national. You know, in South Africa, there are a lot of people from across Africa that are coming to South Africa, that are living in South Africa. So today we are going to ask South African and ask them what they think about foreign national. Let's go. Big boss, you.
Alright, how are you?
My name is Mopang. What's your name?
Sifiso.
Sifiso, you're from South Africa?
Yeah.
What do you think of foreign national, people that are from outside of South Africa? What do you think of them actually? When you see foreign national passing, walking, what do you think of those people?
Nothing much. We're all Africans.
We're all Africans, okay. Because there is this narrative that foreign national are taking South Africans' jobs, they are taking their wives. I'm sure you've heard of this. What do you think as an individual? From you, I mean, what do you think of that narrative?
I don't think that's true.
It's not true. Care to explain?
I mean, for us South Africans, if you work hard, you get what you want.
Okay.
Some foreign nationals are here
Yeah.
properly and they work hard.
Yeah.
And then they do have what they have because of working hard. So I don't believe that it's foreign nationals are taking other people's jobs.
Okay, if they have to say today foreign national must go back, what will be your opinion as a South African?
Undocumented ones, yes, they can go back.
Okay.
Documented ones, they came here properly with legal visas and work visas and all of those things. So
Okay.
I do think that if they came here properly, that means they're doing something right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sifiso. Sifiso.
Andisiwe.
Andisiwe. Oh, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Andisiwe, I would love to ask you something. I want you to be honest with me. What do you think, because you are South African, me, I'm from Congo. What do you think of people that are outside of South Africa, other African nations? I mean, what do you think of foreign national actually?
Okay, so I've lived outside of South Africa.
Okay.
I lived in Ethiopia at some point.
Ethiopia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I think that Africa is for Africans.
It's for Africans.
Yeah.
Do you also agree with those people that say that foreign national must go back to their countries?
So I think it's very tricky in South Africa because I think that people tend to think that South Africans are xenophobic.
Yeah.
But South Africans are problematic even to South Africans.
Even South Africans.
We have tribalism, we have all sorts of things. So I don't necessarily think that foreign nationals should go home.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that people are miseducated, that there's a lot of stuff that's underlying.
Yeah. Do you also agree with those who say that they are taking your jobs, they are taking your wives? Because there is this narrative that foreign nationals are taking South Africans' wives and they are taking their jobs. What do you think of that?
I think that, like I said, I think people are misinformed. I don't think anyone's taking anyone's job. I think that there's issues with employers though in South Africa around issues of taking advantage of foreign nationals.
Yeah.
So I do think that there's employers in South Africa who underpay foreign nationals, and therefore it's not a competitive market. So I do think that we have issues with capitalism in this country, but not necessarily issues with foreign nationals per se.
Okay. Thank you so much for your contribution, and we love to meet you. What a lovely lady anyway.
Thanks.
Sia is my name.
Sia Bonga or Sia? Sia, you from South Africa, of course.
Yes, sir.
Sia, what do you think of foreign national, people that are not from South Africa? What do you think of them? Your personal opinion?
My general opinion, everyone is got the right to be wherever he want to be or she want to be. So everyone must be treated equally. As long as they're foreign national, they got their what you call it, citizenship or whatever you call it, passport.
Do you also agree with those who say that foreign national must go back to their countries?
I will never put my opinion on that because they got reasons why they are here.
Okay.
So in my effective opinion, I don't think they got nobody's got the right to chase them away.
Because there is this narrative that foreign national are taking South Africans' jobs, they are taking their wives. What do you think of that opinion?
I never experienced that. As far as I am now,
You never experienced, of course, but what do you think of that particular narrative that they are taking your wives, they are taking your jobs as well?
Two wives, everybody's got a choice to choose whoever she want to be in love with or whatever.
Okay, so what
And,
would you say? Okay, what would you say to people that say that foreign nationals are taking South African
Okay,
jobs? They are taking their jobs. What could be your message to fellow South Africans?
To fellow South Africans, the only thing that I know is that these people from outside countries, they have a right to feed their families. So, as far as I know, they are here for work, opportunities, which is they don't get maybe from they coming from. So they got the right to get jobs. As well.
Okay, thank you, my bro. See ya so much. Thank you so much for your opinion.
People can live wherever. Why do they have a problem with just Africans coming in?
Yeah, that's our problem actually, because people they say foreign nationals are taking your jobs, they are taking as well your wives. So what can you tell South African from your side, from your point of view?
From my point of
When
view.
people say that they are taking our jobs, they are taking our wives, what can you tell South Africans as a South African?
Oh, I don't know what I would tell him.
I
think it's such a backward narrative to have. It doesn't really help them because they're just spreading negativity. So I would just tell them to relax.
To relax.
To just relax.
They shouldn't.
I think people who say that are people who've never traveled anywhere, so they don't have much opinions outside of their little bubble.
Okay.
So I would tell them to travel, to see the world, because people don't think like this besides them. It's very sad, actually.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you so much. I hope I didn't spoil your.
No, I thought you were here to ask for my number. And I was kidding.
Yes, hello, boss. How are you?
I'm okay, yourself.
I'm good as well. What's your name?
My name is Tori.
Taren. Okay, Taren. Nice to meet you. My name is Mabanga.
Mabanga.
Yeah, I have a question that I wanted to ask you.
By all means.
What do you think of foreign national people that are living in South Africa?
Foreign national people, meaning
People that are from
other countries
from
in
Africa, from Africa,
that are now in South Africa.
In South Africa, yes.
I mean, by all means, South Africa is part of Africa.
Yes.
So I believe that Africa in general is a country, even though it is a continent, it is a country on its own, And people of today, we discriminate a lot by color and by ways of life. And sometimes these experiences are a bit challenging and new for other people to, accept. But in my opinion, I believe that we are all people. Yes, we have different colors, but our blood are the same.
Yeah.
We have different beliefs, different cultures, and I think we could live in harmony amongst each other if we could just respect each other's cultures, you understand?
Okay.
And I also believe that in certain places in Africa, things are difficult on those sides, and life is challenging.
Yeah.
So I think foreign African people coming to South Africa, I think many a times it's to better their life, to maybe perhaps get better opportunity as the country perhaps provides better opportunity than other foreign African countries perhaps.
Okay.
And but in my opinion, we love all people.
Yeah.
Yes, we are South Africa, but we are all African.
Okay. Do you also agree with those who say that foreign nationals must go back to their countries?
Why would you need to go back to your country unless you're going overseas or whatever? But I mean, if you're from Africa, then are you not in your country? Do you understand?
Yeah, but allegedly they are taking your jobs, they are taking your wives.
How can you take someone's job and take someone? I mean, if a guy is in his bed 7 a.m. and he's sleeping, and one of the foreign African people, they are waking up and they are availing themselves of this opportunity, then how can you say that this person is taking your job? Do you understand?
Okay, so you agree that you say that you are saying that they don't take South Africans' jobs.
I don't say that they. What I'm trying to establish is the fact that many a times these people are not even taking our jobs, or not our jobs, taking South African people's jobs. These people are starting businesses, they opening shops, they trying to do some hard labor, and at the end of the day, what are they doing? They're also just trying to provide for their families, to keep their kids, their wives' mouths open.
Good, boss. So what can you tell now South African and African about this topic?
I think that the whole phrase of xenophobia, I think that it's not a world concept. I think that many times it's something that has been embedded in someone else's mind through negative impacts. Like for instance, they say people are foreign African people are
Yeah.
running away from their countries,
Yeah.
coming into South Africa. However, Africa as a whole,
Yeah.
it's a continent, but we are all Africans. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
don't call you how can I say, for instance, you from Africa. They can't say you from somewhere else or whatever.
yeah.
We're all African. I believe that the message that we should send out to other South Africans, that
Yeah.
we should accept people,
Yeah.
and I think that we could live in harmony with any other race, any other people, any
Yeah.
other culture, different beliefs.
Yes.
You know, we're like a spiced pizza. You know? We can't only have one. We
Thank
have
you.
to-
Thank you.